Hi, I have a stammer, and I'm going to try to tell you how it is. There are some people who are really nice to me and say, well, it's okay, it isn't a problem with me. I'll, hang on to see, to see what you say. There are other people who aren't quite so nice who say, well, I'm sure that if you really got a grip in yourself, dear, it would all be all right. And there are other people by whom I have been employed in the past who have said we've tried to accommodate the inadequacies of your speech, but we can't anymore, and as a result you're fired. But although it's now clear that the root cause of stammering is a kind of faulty wiring in the brain, the exact cause is still not known. Yet, the understanding of and the support for most other kinds of disability has improved greatly in the past few years. But in many ways, to have a difficulty in talking is just as life-changing as to have a difficulty in walking, and possibly even more so, because we are increasingly defined by how we talk and how we communicate. It's hard for us to change things because obviously most stammerers aren't good at talking, and so we aren't keen to stand up and explain how it is. And the media are not keen on providing us with time because, well, stammering just does not make good TV or radio. And then there are some really unhelpful entertainment programs on TV, on film, in which characters have been provided with a stammer in order to give the audience a cheap laugh or to indicate that they have some flaw in their personality, that they're, extremely indecisive, or perhaps the murderer or whatever it is. And as a result, if stammering is considered at all, it tends to be treated as a joke. And if you search YouTube after this, you'll see that there are many clips there which show people stammering or pretending to stammer, which have been classified as comedy. Few people understand what it's like if you have a stammer. That's because we were probably teased at school, so we tend not to volunteer our opinion, especially in public. And if we really want a particular job, we may not mention on the application that we have a stammer, because in case we are not going to be asked in for an interview. And if we are in work, we often fear discrimination or even a promotion. And so therefore, even though our skills are probably equal to anyone else's, we tend to adopt a lower profile. But wherever we are, it's hard to be authoritative because as soon as we try to assert ourselves, people are inclined to laugh at us. We're concerned about using the phone because we've been cut off so many times in the past by others, for instance, saying, are you on a mobile, mate? You seem to be breaking up. Click. And if we're asked to do any kind of public speaking, we'll be anxious for ages in advance, and we try not to get into arguments because we just can't see how we'll ever win them. And in my own case, I know if I have to present to clients, I'm supposed to be trying to impress them, but I spend just about the whole of the time on making every effort I can to control my speech. Then doing really simple everyday things like, for instance, ordering a sandwich can be extremely stressful. You're hoping to get, a tuna baguette or something, and you come out and in your hand is a ham on white or something. It's hard ordering a drink in a crowded pub for a new girlfriend. That can easily end up as a disaster. It's often hard to buy tickets on the train. You end up at the wrong place. And if I'm in a restaurant and the waiter brings me something I haven't ordered, do I send it back? Speech therapy will often help to control the effect of the stammer, but as you can probably see, few adults ever achieve complete natural fluency. So please, if you know or meet someone who stammers, try and understand what it is like for them. And please, if you think stammering is a joke, just spend a few moments imagining how frustrated you would feel if you knew exactly what you wanted to say, but you couldn't actually say it.